What's up, everybody? It's your girl Kiwad, and I am back with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, season 13, episode 6. Remember the Acrimony. Before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop. Y'all make sure we are liking all the videos so we can keep me in the algorithm. Shout out to the new subscribers. Thank you. I hope y'all like my content. To the people, of course, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Yeah. So I did tell y'all I was gonna bring y'all the videos that I missed this weekend. So today, after this video drop, you'll see Love and Marriage Huntsville. Tomorrow, I'll give y'all probably, I'm not sure which one yet, Ready to Love or The Heart and Hustle, Houston episode 2. So I'm not sure, but in addition to one of those videos, or maybe both, that depends on how I'm feeling. Maybe both. I will also give y'all the last episode of And Just Like That and All the Queen's Men. All right. And also, don't forget, September 11th, Zatima comes back on, so y'all know I'm going to drop that as well because that is my show. Okay, all right, y'all. Whew, that was a lot. I should drink some water. All right, y'all. So the episode picks back up with Jock coming out of the courtroom about his brother's case or whatever. So his brother was granted bond at $100,000 per child. Jock said that, he have a family, he have child support, all of the things that he has to do. He don't really have no extra money like that, but I think they're going to try to do something. I don't know. So Jasmine, Jessica are in Dallas to see Erica perform. And I didn't know she was from Dallas. I actually thought that Erica Banks was from Houston. But, hey, listen. I didn't know she was going to be performing out here, okay? Because I didn't know, all right? My ears don't be glued to the streets like that. So apparently her mom accepts the fact that she likes women, and we find out that her dad is a pastor, and he is open to it as well. She just basically want understanding and support from them. So back in ATL, y'all, Yandy and Mendices, can y'all just separate or break up already? Like, I don't know. I don't think y'all legally married, but can y'all just part ways already? Because you two are exhausting, along with Rashida and Kurt. All four of y'all together are exhausting. So apparently, I remember when a guy blasted Yandy about Yandy sleeping with some dude, cheating on Mendices. I wasn't mad about it. It is what it is, because he won't do what he want to do out there in the streets. Been doing what he wanted to do, and so she just did what she wanted to do. Period. So Yandy said she had an emotional connection outside of her husband because production asked her, right? Mendices then sits in her face, claim that he will start doing the right thing. And then he had the nerve to say having an emotional affair is worse than having a physical affair. Mendices, I just really need you to come to the front, because if that's what you tell yourself to sleep better at night, you are a real fool. And Yandy, you really need to leave. But I guess, he gonna keep holding on to his meal ticket, because of course Yandy is his meal ticket, because he don't have to work. What do he do? Not a damn thing. All right. And anyway, Mendices said that is not how you're supposed to operate in a marriage. Oh, but doing whatever you want to do is how we're supposed to operate in a marriage, right? All right. I just need him to get off of my TV with these double standards. I cannot. He wants her to put respect over love. Y'all, I'm tired. And I just need them to stop fighting for struggle love. Y'all, we don't do struggle love no more. Either you love me or you don't. And it's just as simple as that. But I'm not struggling and fighting to be with somebody. I cannot. All right. So apparently, he said that he never had a plan B, because Yandy is your plan A to Z. Let's keep it all the way a buck. Back in Dallas, Jessica, Erica, and Jerome head to her parents' house, and I just need to know what church her dad officiates at, because I'm just trying to see something. Nurse, pastor, okay, pastor, nurse, or whatever you want to be called, okay. I'm just trying to see something. Jessica is very crass at times, and she asks Erica's parents, are they comfortable with her sexuality? And I'm just like, girl, shut your dumb ass up. Like, girl, shut up. There are times where I can take Jessica. Oh yeah, I got ink all on my hand. I can take Jessica, but then there are those other times where I just want to take my hand and just smack the piss out of her through the TV. Like, she is aggravating. Anyway, to me, Dro looks like a sweetheart, and both Erica and Jessica plan on going to church the next morning looking and dressing tacky as they want to dress. All right. So Zane in his plats, he's having a listening party. Mama Zane tells Ashley if she didn't have Zane's back, then there will be an issue between her and Mama Zane. And as Ashley is telling Zane's mom how she feels, and you know what her feelings was and what her gripe is with Mama Zane, they all decide they want to silence her feelings. Oh, that's what we do. Ma'am, if you don't curse him out, curse his bald head mammy out, and curse his daddy out, and leave, you know what? I'm gonna stop authorizing people to leave. Okay, y'all don't have to listen to me. But this ain't what this is. All right. Zane is a mama's boy. Anyway, Ashley decided to get fillers because Zane, I guess, talked her out of getting the breast reduction. Why? I don't know. But I didn't really see the fillers, child. I guess. Like, stop messing with your face. If you want to enhance your breasts, enhance them. But messing with your face is something I would never do. But hey, that's not me, that's them. I like my face. Okay? I like my face. Anyway, Zell take a moment to be messy and talk about Carly and I wanted somebody else. And at this point, every time I see Zell, I get aggravated because I always feel like he want a moment. And I just really need y'all to get him off my screen. Anyway, Scrappy and the Frost family arrived. So Scrappy asked Jock Scrappy asked Jock if he told Kirk what Mendeecees said about his pee. Baby, when I tell you I cackled because he was messy. And then they do the playback about her, what's his name, and DC said, just kept talking about his thing. Okay, we over it. So Jock and Scrappy tell both Kirk and Rashida what Mendeecees said about Rashida being the main platter or whatever. So Rashida said in her confessional, she don't do house husbands who wife go on a trip to go hop on another peen while you sit at home. But Rashida, you was the housewife that sat at home while Kirk when it stuck his peen in some other woman and then had a baby. Am I right? Or am I right? Okay. But I'm not gonna lie, you kind of ate with that line though. Kudos to you. So Mendeecees and Yandy arrived, right? Mendeecees said it's some weird people. Like, I don't know how to do his voice, but he was like, it's some weird people. And Yandy's claimed she was warned about Rashida and Kirk by a friend in NYC. I guess, Yandy, because if you was really warned about them, you wouldn't have been with them a long time ago. So you can miss me with that. Anyway, Rashida at this point is annoyed by Mendeecees' comment, and I'm not going to hold you. I would be annoyed too. because he was dead wrong for talking about that woman, and I really think his beef is with Kirk. Now, I could be wrong, but again, y'all know I always say, y'all, I didn't watch it last season, so if I'm missing something, y'all let me know. Drop it down in the comments. So Ashley said watching her man perform, and it's her living out her little girl's dream, I guess her teenager's dream, because she used to have posters of Zayn all over the wall. And I ain't never really heard Zayn's song except for the song, the hook that he rapped for 112. Why? Because I put that song on repeat. Okay, because that's my song. And I'm just wondering, like, is that why he treats you like a child? Girl. But whatever, Ashley. Whatever. Alright? Yandy and Kendra sit down. Kendra asked Yandy if she had a lawyer. Aren't you a lawyer? Why does she need to have a lawyer? You want her to leave? Are you going to leave, Jock? Girl, please get out. Baby, the nerve of these women. But you know what? I'm sitting here saying the same thing, telling everybody that they need to leave. And I ain't got a man at first, okay? So Ashley decided to be her busybody self and ask Yandy about the situation between Mendices. It is definitely giving battery and back production, and they use her to do the dirty work. I didn't know Scrappy had a clothing line, and Mendices at this point is acting oblivious to what the blogs are saying. Yandy said at some point she checked out of that marriage, right? And so Ashley, I don't know, they had the conversation. Ashley felt like, that Yandy, Yandy made a comment about Yandy living her best life. Well, ma'am, you need to live your best life, because you're questioning this lady, and your stuff ain't all the way in order. Like, I can assure you, I can definitely assure you that your nervous system is out of whack, playing with plagues. Ashley, please get out of my face. Like, So Scrappy said he never heard Mendices talk like that. He said, in fact, I never heard Mendices talk. Y'all, that was funny to me, because we all never really heard Mendices talk. So Mendices said he feel disrespected by Kirk, and how Kirk is talking about his peen. And I'm like, Mendices, that man ain't saying nothing about you. I don't know. Again, y'all drop it in my comments, because I don't know. I feel like I missed something. I just can't with this whole storyline. So y'all, Erica Daddy is a nurse. Y'all, he had on his little nurse male scrub outfit. And she come in church with a whole workout outfit on. Girl, you look a mess. You and your booty look a whole hot mess. But we gonna let you have it. So Dro pulled past the nurse to the side and asked if he could marry Erica. And, Pastor Nurse was like, yeah, you can marry her. And I'm just here for the acceptance. I'm here for that. And the way the Uncle Pastor looking very shocked at this whole thing. Sir, pump your brakes. Don't be judgmental with your eyes and your tone and any of that. And just be on board and be happy. All right? So Erica's at her concert. The only thing they had her, that's how y'all production is a little shady. Because I feel like if that lady had more songs, y'all probably need to show that. But the only song y'all played was the Busted Challenge. And child, now they headed to the strip club. Alright. So back at the Frost home, she want to talk about this Mendices and Yandy situation again. And Kirk basically want them to leave and head back to New York. Well, Kirk, we would like you and Rashida to leave as well. As they pack their bags and head to New York, y'all need to pack y'all bags and get the hell up off this show. Because we tired of y'all too. Because y'all don't have nothing going on. So all four of y'all decided to come on and bring about this storyline. It's giving storyline to me. It's giving, we came together to give this storyline. Alright? So apparently Rashida thinks everybody want her little coochie, girl. Probably because your man don't want your little coochie, okay? Because he searching for coochie everywhere else. Rashida, please get out of our face. You at your big old age referring to yourself as your little coochie. Let's tell you what my grandmother said. My grandmother said when you're a grown woman, you got a wolf, okay? That's what my grandmother said, y'all. Rest in peace to my grandmother. Shout out to Hilda, okay, girl. Yeah. So, next scene. Sierra had another miscarriage. I did not know she had miscarriages. I just hate that for her. I really do. She said every time there is a miscarriage, you feel the soul out of your. She said you feel the soul of your baby leaving your body, and that has to be a lot. I'm assuming that's very traumatic. Being pregnant, honestly, is really traumatic and hard on your body, right? So Sierra says she's tired of the miscarriages and it's going to be hard on her body. She tells that to Zay. So he's like, okay, I get it. You don't get it. You will never get it. You will never understand. And apparently she had a feud with Zay. He tells her that I want a little girl bad. That's a lot of pressure to put on this woman who has experienced multiple miscarriages for you, girl. Then he tried to joke about working on one in the next week or two, and I was just not pleased with that. That shit was not. I'm sorry, y'all. That was not funny to me. She tells him, we have to wait 6 weeks, and then she's really contemplating on doing this again. Why are you trying to people please? Why are you trying to please this man? Your body is on the line. You keep spitting out these babies. You cannot hold these babies. It must not be meant for y'all to have a baby. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm seeming insensitive, but I'm really on Sierra's side. I really don't want her to keep putting her body through all of this traumatic experience. And you tell her, oh, I want a little girl. That lady says she's tired of taking horse pills. She's tired. She is tired. That is a lot on your body. And when you have a miscarriage, they now give you pills to take so you can, so the rest of the baby can come out of you. Like, I don't like that. I do not like when men who cannot fathom having a kid wants to always push a woman, push her without even listening to her or hear her to have a kid. That is aggravating. That is insensitive. Y'all, again, I've never experienced a miscarriage. Not ever in this life. I can't even imagine how that feels. But I do know being pregnant is very traumatic on your body. Like, I don't like it. And I don't like that women, because it's their husband, because it's their man, and they want to make them happy. So they decide, hey, Shamia, they decide they want to keep carrying babies. It hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings because these bastards have no regard for these women, for the women that they love. Because here's the thing. If something happens, and Lord forbid, and I'm not putting nothing out there, but if there's a situation where the woman has a baby, she has a baby. It was a hard pregnancy, but the baby, the complications almost took her out or have taken her out. All you're gonna do is find another woman, i.e. your mom, sister, some other hoe, to take care of this baby. Like, I really need y'all men to grow the hell up. I really need y'all men to grow the hell up. And I really need a lot of women to stand on the fact that this is a traumatic experience and you will not be putting your body through that. Like, no. That's your body. You have a right. I wouldn't give him a pit bull and a cat. Okay? You can you can get the hell up out of my face. Because I won't be pushing out and baby over here. I mean, I can't have no babies. But I'm just saying, I would not be pushing out no baby if I was Sierra. And I know, I'm sorry. Once again, let me apologize for being insensitive. If it sounds like I'm really being insensitive, I'm not. I just advocate for women in that situation. That's a lot. Like, I get that y'all love y'all husbands, but you have to think about your health and your body and the baby. Like, and how, and even with women who experience miscarriages, I heard, and you've seen where some women feel like they are not enough, or they feel less than a woman because they're not carrying babies. It's an emotional, physical, mental drain on a woman. And I really need men to really be understanding to that. So if she tells you she's tired, then at this point it needs to be, you know what, let's try another option. Let's maybe try a surrogate. Let's maybe try adoption. You should be open to that, but never open to the point where you're constantly putting her body at risk and you're putting her at risk. Sorry about that little announcement, but it just had to be said. Anyway, if you have not, this is where the episode ended. I'm sorry, y'all. And see, Zane Mama, I'm telling y'all, I really am working on not cussing in colorful review in my reviews. But see, Zane Mama probably gonna get her bald head ass cursed out next week. Alright? Just prepare. Okay? I'm gonna work on my language. I'm working on all of that. And if you have not, on your way out, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Bye, y'all.